team at Fastnet Line, in particular, the guy who got us to the starting line, Tom Barrett, who's here this morning. Tom has done a super job in getting us there. And we've now got a new chief executive who's sitting down there somewhere next to Tom, Phil Jones. Phil has joined us from Wales, and he'd be delighted to talk to anybody, as with Tom, later on. Me personally, I'd like to thank the team out at the Rubicon who helped myself in so many ways over the course of the last year. I think the people of Cork, have taken this project to their heart, and it's become the People's Ferry. I'd like to leave you with that, and love to see you on board Fastnet Line. Thank you, folks.
I think it's traditional that we ask for speakers to take a few questions. So maybe again, if I could ask you, maybe when you're asking a question, just state your name and the company that you come from. So, any questions for Conor? No one here leads.
Mark Henshaw, National and moving company who would have quite a number of vehicles crossing the Irish Sea. Previously, we didn't use Swansea Cork, as it was known then, because of three factors. Number one was the frequency of sailings, number two was the cost, and number three was the difficulties in Swansea at times with the tide. So I think you've answered one question from me today so far, in that you've increased the frequency. The cost, I'm pretty sure you're going to tell me, is very competitive. What about the third tide issues in Swansea?
Swansea is in the Bristol Channel, which is one of the highest tidal bores in the world. I think it's the second or third highest tidal bore in the world. So I think anywhere along that bay, which is the logical point for landing, goods or people, does have issues at certain times of the month, particularly around spring tides. But tides are something that you can tell 5-10 years in advance, and we have our sailings built around that. So for anybody, whether they're from a business or a tourism point of view, you can check the time of the tides. It does stick to the schedule of a 9 p.m. sailing, a 7 a.m. arrival most nights in the month, but there are certainly a couple of nights in the month, but they're very much flagged on the website and flagged in the booking engine and the schedule. In terms of costs, I'd just like to make the point that freight costs, and you're probably aware that they're in the business, have fallen dramatically over the course of the last couple of years. So it's a very, very good time to be moving freight by sea. Yeah.
I think also for someone who's booked at the weekend, and I checked a number of different ferry prices, I can tell you are cost competitive. So, any other questions? No? Very comprehensive presentation. Can I just present you with the coasts of Cork book, which I'm sure you may have a copy of already, but hopefully you'll remember fondly.
Thanks very much.
And thank you for your presentation today. I appreciate it. Thanks. Can I say, just to Martin and Jim, who are here from the local authorities, it was mentioned in the presentation by Conor, a big thank you on behalf of the whole business community for your support of the ferry, and also the Port of Cork, because it's entities like yours that actually give the support to the ferry and I suppose the co-op stroke Fastnet Line. That helps to make a difference. It helps to move it on, and you can see the support it got from all the various agencies, both here and in the UK. And I think it's a good example of people getting together to make it happen. So on behalf of all the business community, we thank all of the stakeholders who have supported us. We very much appreciate it. Hopefully you'll all have seen one of these on your seat. This is courtesy of Munster Rugby. They've asked us to help to paint the town red. They did nicely point out, as gentle as they could be, that we are substantially behind our colleagues in Limerick in terms of painting the town red. So this is our first part of it. I ask you to put it on your cars, and if you're not going to put it on your car, give it to me and I'll find someone who will put it on their car. And if there happens to be any Leinster supporters in here, just leave it behind, because we wouldn't like to embarrass you. But we will point you out on your way out. And the second thing is that we're going to send an email out to all our members. The Munster Rugby Store do have bunting and banners and stuff available for purchase with a discount at the moment to chairman members of 15% to try and paint the town red. So we should try and do that, because you know, Munster Rugby is one of the things that has been very successful for us. We all get a lift out of it, especially in difficult times. They've even been more, you know, it's been more attractive for us. And I have this vision. I hope that Munster will win down in San Sebastian, and hopefully Leinster will win, and we'll get our revenge back in Paris in a short space of time. So I did promise my daughter I'd take her to Paris. I didn't tell her it was just for a rugby match. So, again, please support Munster Rugby. I think it's an important thing. Again, something that everybody, the whole community, get involved in. Just to mention some of the upcoming events. On Friday, the 30th of April, we have our Spring Network lunch, sponsored by Health Insurance from Aviva. Our guest speaker is Colm Lyon, the entrepreneur and founder of RealX Payments. It's in Vertigo Restaurant, top of County Hall, which is a magnificent venue, I think. And thank Martin for that. On Wednesday, the 19th of May, Regional Chamber Speed Networking event sponsored by Aircom in association with all Cork Regional Chambers. This event is free of charge for Regional Chamber members and takes place at 6 p.m. in the Radisson Blue Hotel in Little Island. On a Wednesday, the 26th of May, the 5th in the Business Intelligence Series, Mind It. All you need to know about your data protection obligations and what you should be doing in your business to remain compliant. 5:30 p.m. in the Silver Springs Moore Hotel with the guest speaker Billy Hawkes, the Data Commissioner. And I have to say that those IT seminars are absolutely superb. Certainly my eyes have been opened in relation to those. Just again, finish with our thank yous. Thank you to Irish Examiner for the media partnership. We appreciate it. Thank you, Roland, for meeting.ie. It's available to be on the web. And thank you for coming and supporting our speaker today, Conor Buckley. Thank you, Conor, for coming. We really appreciate a very informative and energetic presentation as ever. And we wish you and your colleagues the very best in relation to Fastnet Line and many years sailing in the Julia and a new vessel after that. Thank you very much.